Alright guys, welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in this one I'm so excited to be doing it because Season 4 has officially started, and you know what that means. Brand new battle pass, brand new challenges, and brand new confusion as to how to get those challenges done. So, since the new challenges are out, and it's pretty confusing, there's a bunch of new things, bunch of different things, although it is fairly similar to the old battle pass, there are some things that are changed up. So with that being said, thought I'd try something new and give you a full guide to complete the challenges as fast as possible. They're super easy to do once you know what you're doing, and that is exactly why I'm here, to show you guys how to do it, show you how to get everything done super fast so you can get to those next tiers, because there are some amazing skins, the new superhero skins, the new like candy skins. I really like those as well. There's just a ton of fun stuff, so let's jump into it and show you exactly how to get all of these done. And also guys, if you find this helpful, be sure to leave a like down below, and also a comment challenge which of the new items from the battle pass is your favorite. Is it one of the skins, one of the gliders, one of the new pickaxes? Whatever it is, I'm curious to see what you guys have picked out. So getting into it here with the very first thing, well, first of all, let's talk about the different challenges. For this video, we're going to be covering the week 1 challenges, but I also want to quickly talk a little bit about like the starter challenges. Most of these are challenges that you just get by playing the game. It's super simple, don't worry about these. You're going to get them just by playing matches, just by having time in the game. I mean, outlive opponents. How else are you going to get that besides just playing the game? Playing matches with friends, obviously get some friends and do that, or like land at different named locations, play matches with at least one elimination. It's all going to take time, so don't even worry about these. Focus on other challenges, because you're going to get those starter challenges done by focusing on the other ones in the battle pass, and it's killing two birds with one stone. So don't focus on those, definitely focus on the week 1 challenges first. And after you have all of that done, I mean, you can focus on the starter ones to get them done right away, but definitely, again, do not target them. Now, as for the other ones like Blockbuster, this too is one that you can't even do right now. It's going to happen over time. You can't even like go for this one. Obviously, you can't even complete challenges until they are out. So that is another one that'll happen over time, the Blockbuster. I'm curious to see what this skin is. At least I think it's a skin. Watch, it's just like a picture of a guy that you have to complete all these challenges for. But yeah, that is just going to take time. And then the one after that, the Carbide challenges, which definitely looks sick. This as well is just going to take your time to get to, obviously level 65. Don't even worry about it. Focus on the weekly challenges, your daily challenges as well, and that is the fastest way that you're going to be able to get that. There's no way around it. That's simply how the system is laid out this time around. Now, the week 1 challenges, that is what we're here for. That is what I'm going to show you how to do in detail. So let's jump into it right here. So going down the list, and we're going to go through all of them. I know some of them are tougher than others, like the Fortnite letters and the treasure map, but let's start off with the deal damage with sniper rifles to opponents, give you a few tips on that. And basically the fastest way to get this done is to not even worry about it. Similar to the starter challenges, focus on the more harder to get ones first, and you'll probably end up getting at least some damage to your opponents while trying to go for those. Now obviously, if you're not good with a sniper rifle, this is going to take you a little bit longer. Now along with that, if you can't even hit people just normally in game with a sniper rifle, I know some people are pretty new to the game and that might be a challenge. What you can do instead is knock down an opponent in either duos or squad, and then go up close to them, or be far away and just snipe them. You'll get the damage for that, and it'll count towards this challenge. They don't have to be up and running around. So definitely, if you're having trouble with that, knock somebody down and then finish them off with your sniper rifle to get that damage and finish that challenge. Now the next one here is a little bit tough. Search chests in Haunted Hills. So if you don't know where the Haunted Hills chests are, I'll show you a few of them. They're definitely pretty easy, and actually my first time dropping, I got 4 of them, because the way that I did it was drop solo squads. Do not go for these in solo. Do not even go for them in duos. Go for them in solo squads. That is the game mode where you're going to have the least amount of people going for challenges, just because obviously they're in squads. They're going to be playing with their friends, and even if they're going for like chests, they'd really only get like 1 a game because they have to split them among their friends. So for this Haunted Hills challenge, definitely do solo squads, drop in. Like, I was completely alone the first time I went there. And yeah, as for the chests themselves, I believe there's 1 or 2 in this big building. I know for sure that there's one underneath the big like church or whatever you want to call it, and there may be one like up on the first floor. I'm not 100% sure. One didn't spawn in either location my time around on this one, but don't worry, there's definitely a lot more chests to check out. Like the next one here is under this little I forget the name of it. It's something in a cemetery. What's like the building in a cemetery called? I don't know, but it's the smaller type building. If you break through the floor or go through a little opening on the side, you can find this chest usually under here if it's spawned. Super hidden one, so definitely go after this one because other people aren't going to be finding this one right away. Now along with that, there's also another small chest on the opposite side of Haunted Hills that is also super hidden because there isn't even an entrance to it. You have to break the floor to get to it, so definitely go for this one. Super easy to get, super hidden chest, super secret chest for sure, and it's an easy one to to pick up. Along with that, if you go to the second biggest building across from the church, there's usually a chest in there as well on the side. As you can see here, I picked it up. This one's probably a little more obvious in case you're going for those hidden ones, and like a lot of people are dropping here, so be careful, but if you're quick, you should be able to get this one. Probably not the most common one to go after in Haunted Hills, so check that one as well. I mean, you can just make a line from like the big church or one of the smaller buildings to this secondary building and then to the other smaller building on the opposite side of it. Now, the final chest that I go for in here, and there might be a couple of other chests, I'm not 100% sure, but I mean, just check around if you have the time. You might have missed one, but there's a secret chest that you can get that counts towards this challenge, and it is right outside the walls of the Haunted Hills on this truck. So actually, you might want to drop towards this one first because everybody's going to be going into Haunted trying to get the chest inside of it, but this sneaky little chest just outside of Haunted Hills for sure counts, and it's a good one to go after because it's right out in the open. You can get it first and then run into Haunted, or wait until you get all the ones in Haunted and then finish off with that one. Super simple, but a good one to go after. Now, along with this, there's also a Fortnite letter in Haunted Hills, which you'll definitely want to get right away. It's next to that secondary church building, the second biggest one, on top of the eagle gravestone. It's super simple to see. You'll just see a glowing letter up there, and once you go up to it, hold X or whatever button to pick it up, and it'll go towards your Fortnite letters challenge. Now, speaking of the Fortnite letters challenge, that is the next one I want to talk about because it is a little bit tough. There's some hidden things to go after, and basically the way that you do it, you have to find 8 letters in Fortnite, and most of them are just at named locations on the map. There's some other ones that you can get at non-named locations, but for sure, they're mostly at named locations. So like, for example, after Haunted Hills, I went to Pleasant Park and just got the one on top of the gazebo in the middle of Pleasant Park, just built up there, picked up that one, and went straight towards the challenge. Along with that, a couple of other ones I got. There was one in the middle of Wailing Woods on top of the hut in the very center. That's a good one to go after. Nobody's going to really be going to Wailing Woods. So if you want a safe one, definitely go there. Along with that, you can check out the new Rusty Reels, I believe it's called. On top of the board where the movie would be projected, there's a letter right in the center. This one's definitely more risky. A ton of people drop here, so be careful going for that one. But I mean, if you get in quick and get it, you can just run away right away. It's pretty simple. After that, personally, I just kind of dropped into random locations. And also, I do want to confirm, don't leave your matches when completing these challenges because it won't count towards your challenges if you leave the match. You have to either die or win the game for it to count towards your challenges, so keep that in mind. If you want to, get a restart, drop from the bus again, just, jump off a tower or something, and that's how you'll get it reset. But yeah, after that, one of the ones I got was a Dusty Divot next to it on one of the power lines. You can pick one up there. And after that, I'm kind of forgetting, oh yeah, Tilted Towers. There's one on top of the clock tower, so if you want to drop and get that one right away, super simple as well. And then next to Flush in this more industrial area, there's one on top of this building right here. And after that, I'm kind of forgetting the other one that I got. It's on top of a building. I'll play the gameplay right here. You can see it. Super simple to go after, but along with this, you don't actually have to go after these in order. I'll put up a list here that was posted by Strand Janet. He compiled a bunch of them here, so if you want to pause, take a look at these, you can go for these ones. There's one like near Lucky Landing on top of the pagoda. Just outside of it, there's one on Anarchy on the Red Barn, and like near the racetrack and the containers, Salty Springs, stuff like that. So if you want to check those out. But yeah, next up on the list, we also have use a porta-fort. Super simple. I found a vending machine, put in some brick, took out a porta-fort, tossed it. Easy challenge. You also got pistol eliminations, which is pretty simple. I sometimes just get them without even focusing on them. So I wouldn't focus on those, and then also eliminate opponents in Flush Factory. Just go in solo. Don't go in squads because that's going to be harder for you. Just go in solo, grab a weapon, kill some people. You're going to get that fairly simple after a little bit of time. Now the last one, the treasure map found in Tomato Town. You don't even need to go to Tomato Town to get this one. It's super simple because the location of it is actually in Loot Lake, or the recently changed Loot Lake. So as you can see here, all you have to do to find this treasure map is run out to the broken down boat next to this newly made like island next to the main island. For some reason there's like a rock here with a chest next to it, but if you go to the broken down canoe next to it, that is where you'll find the star for the battle pass, and it gives you 10 battle pass stars, which is super awesome. The easiest stars that you will get for this challenge, and once you pick that up, it'll be pretty much your last challenge, unless you still have the sniper one or the chest one or the pistol eliminations. This one should be the final one you have to go after. But yeah, this star is one of the easiest ones to get. It is out in the open, which makes it a little bit tough. You might run into people like shooting you, but actually if you want to make it even easier for yourself, don't go for it right at the beginning of the match. Maybe go to a location next to it. If you want to try Dusty Divot and survive there, you can then make your way over to Loot Lake because nobody's even going to be there, and you can just run out to this one, grab it. Really, really easy. Or actually, if you're going for some of the other challenges like the Fortnite letters and you decide to finish a game, you'll probably end up near Loot Lake eventually. So don't don't even focus on this one first. I mean, you can if you want to get it right away and get those 10 battle pass stars, but if you're trying to do it as fast as possible, try and do it during your time of like running from different locations, getting those Fortnite letters. That is my recommendation for that. So yeah guys, that is it for all of the challenges. I hope you found this helpful. Definitely leave a like down below to show that you found this helpful. It helps me out a ton personally. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button in the center for more of these coming up in the near future. Or you can check out some of my previous videos, such as on the left, going through 6 things you might not have known about the meteor before it actually hit. And then on the right, 6 of the craziest glitches ever to happen in Fortnite. But other than that guys, hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you in the next one.